What's up YouTube? Today we're going to be unboxing and installing the new SRAM Motive Brakes limited edition. They are replacing the level. So SRAM ditched all their, did a big overhaul. They ditched all of their D.O.T fluid brakes, and now all of their new brakes are going to be mineral oil based. But yeah, so this is the level ultimate from before, now being replaced with the Motive. The Motive is going to be cross country and light trail bike. So if you're anywhere from like 100 to 100 and I don't know, 130, 40-ish travel, they're going to say go with the Motive. If it's above that on your bike, 150 and up. Also, it's personal preference. You would be going with the Mavens. So now you have the Mavens and the Motive. So again, going to be unboxing the limited Motive edition. And yeah, let's get started. Here we go. We have, they're right here. So this is the color again. Little comparison, a lot bigger, the caliper. So how they're doing it is, for the Motives, pretty much the lever is pretty much a level lever, and then the caliper is going to be somewhat like a code caliper. So, you know, if you're already like the level feel, the Motives are going to have that again with the power of the codes. That's kind of what they're going for. So, you know, the cross country bikes are a lot burlier now. The trail bikes, you know, everything's getting a little bit bigger. So why not have more power? So we're going to be putting these on the Epic 8 S-Works edition. So let's get one of these cable cutters. We'll cut these out. So it's pretty cool. They really put these in there, but this is, again, multicolor. We got, it's kind of like a teal, but, and I'm a sucker for silver and chrome. So if it wasn't for the limited edition ones, I would be getting their silver ones. But we got these, we'll put it aside. So this is the ultimate kit, very limited edition. So it comes with some pretty cool stuff. Figure how to get this box out. We'll put that there. So, okay. Here's garbage. And it's gonna come with, they kind of want you to customize it to your liking. So it's going to come with different brake pads, different compounds. It's going to come with their bleed kit. Again, this is mineral oil, so they changed the bleed kit up. And it's going to come with rotors. So they, again, how SRAM's doing it is they also want it to be a fine-tunable package. So kind of like your suspension and tires, you should be able to tune your brakes. So again, different rotor sizes, different pad compounds, different thickness rotors. That is kind of what they're going for, to have this as a very personal to yourself feel. So again, pretty cool. It's got the rotors here. Comes with, I believe they're 160s and 180s. So you get two of each. I have the same ones on the Epic 8, so I'm actually going to be saving these, but pretty cool package. And again, they give you, it looks like in here you get the organic compound, the quiet ones, and then they give you sintered ones as well. And because now with these brakes, their caliper is bigger, you're going to be using the large brake pads like before you were using with codes and G2s. So again, a lot bigger for comparison. You can see it's beefier, but the level lever is very similar. So they kind of kept the best of the levels and combined it with, again, the codes. So there are the brakes. This is and this was very limited. So, you know, if you see it and you really want it, you know, you better snipe it fast. This took a while to get. SRAM had an IT tech problem the past few weeks, so This took about 2.5, weeks after it was released to get. So again, stuff happens, can't blame them, but yeah, we would have loved to have this video out a lot sooner. But again, we're just fortunate to have snagged a pair. And yeah, we're gonna install it on here and see how it looks. So let's get going. We're gonna install these. Should be a pretty easy install process. I'll just start from like down here. So I shouldn't need any adapters or anything. Should just go right on. And again, I'm pretty pumped to use these. So I'm doing a lot of cross-country endurance and gravel stuff now, and just endurance mountain biking. But I came from doing enduro and downhill and heavy trail riding, so I do like to add a little bit of that with these bikes. So the levels were great. I did notice when I got this bike stock, it was 180, 160. Had to put the 180 in the back. Everything was overheating crazy. So, but now I'm excited to even try these out because I'll have that much power that I'm kind of used to having. Like I have the Mavens on my enduro bikes and e-bikes. So now I'll be able to bring that over to this bike, a bit of power. So when I really want to hammer it even more, I'll have the confidence with the speed I get with these brakes. So should be good. Again, haven't tested them yet. This is the first time. Pretty sweet. It's got a nice matte finish to the lever. You can see my flight attendant is going crazy right now. I'm gonna just cut this. So let's see. What do you guys think? Should be, I think, nice and tidy. We cut it right there. It's nice to have a nice tidy cockpit, and again, the way these brakes are, and the way they angle where this goes, the hydro line, it looks a lot nicer now. So I'm loving that. Already I can smell they use their mineral oil smells. Nice. Okay. And SRAM does recommend massaging the brake pads or the pistons, not the pads. But this is just an install. I'm gonna go back later on and fine tune this, but it's gonna need a bleed. Again, just an install. So we kind of fast forwarded. We already routed this. We didn't need to film that, but put the rear on, cut it nicely here. We are going to now put the hardware on. It's at a good length. And if you guys have been using these brakes in the past few weeks, drop a comment. Let me know how you're liking them. Very interested to know y'all's opinion. And if you haven't already, like and subscribe to the channel. Helps the shop out. If you're local, stop by. If not, give us a call with any questions. We are happy to help. Nice and clean looking. Cables are short, so Specialized. They routed on the right side. You can do on the left side and around, but it makes the cable shorter, so I don't mind still doing it on the right side. But you can do it on that side if you want, but I don't know. Just a lot cleaner. Again, it should just be pretty straightforward for bleeding this, just like the Mavens. Their new bleed kit. Just loosen it. Nothing crazy. Open it. There we go. Oh, actually some air just popped up, so we'll do one more. Okay. Again, it's a 5. Just a little, just snug. That's all good. Again, with customers' bikes, we always take out the pads, but this is just my personal bike, trying to get the content out for you guys. So if I were you, take out the pads. Do a little clean. Feels good. Successful bleed on the back. So let's do a quick alignment. That should be good. I didn't have any warped rotors, so the good old hold the brake lever and stop should be good enough. Yep, pretty good. So we're gonna bleed the front now. Again, I'm not gonna take my pads out. This is my personal bike. If it was your bike or customer's bike, I would take the pads out. If you're doing it, it's your first time, take the pads out, loosen the 5, plug that in, make sure it's in. Okay. Do a nice pass through. And I would recommend, I'm gonna do it later, but you can should be massaging the pistons before. The SRAM does recommend massaging the pistons with all their brakes now, so Motives and Mavens, DB8s, whatever. Massage them before you use them. Again, me being a shop owner, I'm always fine tinkering, so I'll do this all after the fact. But for the initial setup process, 2 things you guys can do beforehand is, 1, massage the pistons before you do the install, and then, or just after you do the install, just before you use the brakes. And then as you're doing a bleed process, if you need to cut the lines, take the brake pads out. You know, if you haven't done this before, it can get a bit messy and dicey. And if you contaminate your pads, you can contaminate your rotors, and then you're in for a little bit more money. Give it a, just make it snug. Go ahead, take this out. Back to the horrible Maxima smell. Wipe that down. Feels nice. So far, so good for the bleed. Just gonna tighten this up. So we tightened everything up. Let's just adjust this quick. I think that's good. Let us know in the comments how you guys run your levers and where. I like it. And I love the pod shifter too, so the left, go down. Nice. If you haven't noticed, new axis dropper. So gotta ride in on that. But here it is. Everything's all set. Levers are nice. Just gotta do a wipe down, but feels good. All right. Feels pretty good. Again, I'm not obviously mountain riding right now, but feels good. Got to bed in the brake pads. Cool. Sweet. Well, there you have it. These are the new SRAM Motives. We'll do a long-term review in a few weeks. Got to test out in the mountains, obviously, to see if they live up to what they're claiming to be. But again, level lever pretty much, and code caliper pretty much. You know, there's been obviously design improvements and all that stuff, but again, replacing all of the trail brakes. You have these, the Motives, and then you have the Mavens. So again, if you like the video, like and subscribe. Let us know what you think in the comments. And yeah, see you next time.